Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We are just 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. Men's Elimination Chamber winner Drew McIntyre looks to stay sharp as he gets ready to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. In our main event tonight, he faces LA Knight after their online war of words erupted into this match. Javon Evans seeks payback after Ilja Dragunov's shocking betrayal, but with Dragunov now aligned with the Don's family, the odds are stacked against him tonight. Grayson Waller is out for revenge after Rusev blindsided him and cost him a shot at Kevin Owens' United States Championship, and now he's looking to settle the score. Lexis King looks to make an example of European champion Dragon Lee tonight after being denied his attack on Octagon Jr. last week, and now King is out to deliver a painful lesson. First up, Becky Lynch makes her way to the ring with a microphone, ready to address the status of the arm injury inflicted by Julia. Lynch provides an update, revealing she is still nursing an arm injury and is not medically cleared to compete at the moment. However, she adds that doctors are optimistic about her recovery, and she is expected to be ready to defend her title at WrestleMania. Julia interrupts and makes her way to the ring, confronting Becky Lynch face to face. She urges Lynch to step aside and relinquish the title, insisting she should focus on recovering fully. Julia suddenly strikes, catching Becky Lynch off guard with a vicious assault. Lynch tries to fight back, but is overwhelmed, her injured arm preventing any real offense. With the damage done tonight, the status of Lynch and her title match against Jade Cargill is now in serious doubt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds. He is the young OG, Javon Evans.
Javon Evans makes his way to the ring with determination, seeking payback after Ilja Dragunov's shocking betrayal. Shockingly, Ilja Dragunov ambushes Javon Evans from behind, targeting his knees before tossing him back into the ring to officially start the match. With the earlier ambush, the Mad Dragon takes full advantage and mounts relentless pressure on Javon Evans. He dominates the match, overwhelming Evans with ruthless and unforgiving offense. Evans continues to struggle as Dragunov relentlessly targets his knees. Evans writhes in pain with every strike and hold applied to the injured area. The damage continues to mount as Dragunov shows no mercy. Dragunov locks Evans in a punishing submission, wrenching on the knee as Evans screams in pain. Evans manages to break free, fighting through the agony to stay in the match. But Dragunov stays relentless, striking him down before slamming him hard to the mat. With Evans down on the mat, Dragunov charges in and smashes him with a brutal forearm for the H-bomb. He immediately hooks the leg for the pin, looking to seal the victory. Dragunov secures a dominant win, with Evans unable to recover from the pre-match ambush. But Ilja Dragunov isn't finished, retrieving a steel chair from under the ring to continue the assault. He relentlessly targets Evans' legs, ignoring the referee's desperate pleas to stop. Dragunov drives one last ruthless steel chair shot into Evans' knees before standing over Evans' writhing body, asserting his dominance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Orlando, Florida, she is the Glow, Naomi.
Naomi makes her way to the ring with a cold, focused look after her latest assault on Bayley. She's ready to take out her frustrations on Carmen Petrovic, but there's always the threat of Bayley showing up for revenge.
And her opponent. From Toronto, Canada, Carmen Petrovic.
Carmen Petrovic makes her way to the ring, embracing the moment with confidence. She looks to seize this opportunity against a former women's champion and prove she belongs in the division. Naomi starts fast, taking out her frustrations on Carmen Petrovic while asserting her superiority and veteran experience as a former women's champion. Carmen Petrovic refuses to go down easily, fighting back with determination. She unleashes a flurry of offense on Naomi and seizes control of the match. Carmen takes firm control, dictating the pace with confidence. She locks in a tight submission hold, but Naomi manages to reach the ropes and force a break. Naomi struggles up in the corner and counters Carmen's approach, hitting the rear view on Petrovic before going for the pin.
He Here is your winner, Naomi.
Naomi secures the win, asserting her dominance with a commanding performance. Her celebration is cut short as Bayley storms the ring, finally done after weeks of betrayal and assault. Bayley plants Naomi with a rose plant, leaving her laid out in the ring. Smackdown General Manager Nick Aldis emerges with a microphone in hand, making his way to the ring to deliver an announcement. Nick Aldis reveals that both he and Adam Pearce have been approached by frustrated superstars from Raw and SmackDown who currently have no path to WrestleMania. After discussions, a joint decision is made to launch a 3-week tournament featuring 8 former world champions from both brands. The final 2 will collide at WrestleMania, with the winner earning a championship opportunity at Backlash against the champion of their choice. With a WrestleMania match and a championship opportunity at Backlash on the line, which 8 former world champions will step forward in this high-stakes tournament?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Accompanied to the ring by Rhea Ripley. From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, representing the Terror Twins, she is Big Mommy Cool, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez makes her way to the ring, knowing the stakes ahead. After the tag champions disrupted last week's high-stakes clash between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax, her path to WrestleMania remains wide open. Tonight, she looks to build momentum by taking down one half of the tag champions, Piper Niven.
And her opponent. Accompanied to the ring by Chelsea Green. From Ayrshire, Scotland, she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven makes her way to the ring with Chelsea Green by her side. After last week's attack on Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax, they look ready to inflict even more damage. With WrestleMania challengers in her sights, Niven is out to send another brutal message at the expense of Raquel Rodriguez tonight. Both competitors lock up in the center of the ring. Raquel Rodriguez soon overpowers Piper Niven with her strength as she drives Niven into the corner, looking to seize early control of the match. Raquel Rodriguez takes control, using her superior strength to overwhelm Piper Niven. She shocks everyone by overpowering a powerhouse like Niven with surprising ease. Somehow, Piper Niven bounces back, colliding with Raquel Rodriguez and taking both competitors down. With both women laid out, Chelsea Green and Rhea Ripley enter the ring and get into a heated confrontation. The CAWs forces the referee to eject both from ringside. The match continues with no one else at ringside. Despite the distraction, Rodriguez tries to regain her momentum, but Niven meets her head-on and fires back. Niven drives her into the corner and crushes her with a Vader bomb before hooking the leg for the pin. Rodriguez somehow digs deep and kicks out, keeping the match alive. Suddenly, Nia Jax and Lash Legend storm the ring and attack both competitors with vicious intent. Their assault sends a clear message. They're not backing down from their pursuit of a WrestleMania title shot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Tala, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, representing Latino World Order, he is the European champion, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee makes his way to the ring with focus and determination, aware that Lexis King is looking for payback. After stopping King's post-match assault on Octagon Jr., Lee now aims to overcome him and teach him a hard lesson.
And his opponent. From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 223 pounds, Lexis King.
Lexis King makes his entrance with a focused and aggressive demeanor, intent on making a statement. After being denied his attack on Octagon Jr. last week, he is out to punish European champion Dragon Lee and deliver a painful lesson tonight. Lexis King comes out aggressively, trying to overpower Dragon Lee and take control from the opening bell. He punishes the European champion, looking to make him pay for last week's interference. King throws Lee down with a thunderous powerbomb, asserting his strength. As he looks to follow up, Lee counters, surges back, and returns the favor with a powerbomb of his own. Lee traps King upside down in the Tree of Woe. He then leaps off the top turnbuckle and drives both feet into King with a crushing double foot stomp. Lee continues to mount the pressure, overwhelming King with relentless offense. He stays in firm control, dictating the pace and keeping King on the defensive. King struggles to regain his earlier momentum as the damage begins to add up. Lee pulls down his knee guard and waits in the corner, stalking his moment. He charges in with a running knee strike to King and goes for the pin.
Here is your winner, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee secures the win with a decisive finish. But the celebration is short-lived as El Hijo del Vikingo emerges to attack him after the match. Lexis King slides a steel chair into the ring, handing it to Vikingo to continue the punishment on Dragon Lee. As Vikingo looks to inflict further damage, Octagon Jr. storms the ring in a sudden return to even the odds. His arrival saves Dragon Lee and forces King and Vikingo to retreat from the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds. He is the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev.
Rusev makes his way to the ring with a cold, unshaken demeanor, showing no fear of Grayson Waller. Despite Waller's intent for payback after last week, Rusev looks ready to assert his dominance and impose his will in this matchup.
And his opponent. From Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 207 pounds. Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller makes his way to the ring with a clear sense of urgency and determination. He is out for revenge after Rusev blindsided him and cost him a United States Championship opportunity. And tonight, he looks to settle the score. Grayson Waller starts the match with ferocity, determined to avenge last week's ruined title opportunity. Both competitors match each other's ferocity, trading punches until Grayson Waller comes out on top with a sharp elbow strike to take Rusev down. Waller capitalizes with a huge elbow drop on Rusev and goes for the pin, but Rusev powers out at 2. Waller sends Rusev into the ropes, but Rusev rebounds and drops him with a sharp kick. Rusev starts to fire up, building momentum for a comeback. Rusev showcases his power, overpowering Waller and asserting his dominance. He takes firm control of the match, dictating the pace with brute strength. Rusev overwhelms Waller with relentless offense, keeping him on the back foot. Waller struggles to mount any comeback as Rusev continues to dominate. Rusev locks in the accolade, and Grayson Waller taps out under the intense pressure.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
Kevin Owens sneaks into the ring from behind and blasts Rusev with the United States Championship. He stands tall over Rusev, avenging last week's attack.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds. He is the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre makes his entrance with intensity, ready to compete following his heated social media exchange with LA Knight. As the men's Elimination Chamber winner, he uses this match as preparation for his upcoming undisputed WWE Championship showdown with Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
And his opponent. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the megastar, LA Knight.
LA Knight makes his way to the ring with confidence and swagger, ready to back up his words after a heated social media exchange with Drew McIntyre. He looks focused and determined to prove himself against the men's Elimination Chamber winner in tonight's showdown. Drew McIntyre comes out fired up, taking LA Knight down early with authority. He looks to assert his dominance and prove his worth as the men's Elimination Chamber winner ahead of his WrestleMania title opportunity. LA Knight refuses to give McIntyre an easy win, fighting back with equal determination to stake his own claim for a title opportunity. Knight goes for his signature elbow drop, but Drew rolls out of the way just in time. Drew gets back to his feet and starts to punish Knight, but Cody Rhodes' music suddenly hits, drawing his attention to the stage with no sign of the champion. The distraction proves costly as Knight capitalizes, taking McIntyre down. LA Knight connects with his signature elbow drop on a laid-out McIntyre, shifting the momentum. He then waits for McIntyre to rise before striking with blunt force trauma and hooks the leg for the pin.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
LA Knight secures the win over Drew McIntyre after capitalizing on the moment of distraction. Cody Rhodes' mind games play a key role in shifting the momentum, allowing Knight to seize the opportunity and pick up the victory. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video.